out, and they were calling for some type of central authority to control, the monetary system and to stabilize it. That's how they got the Federal Reserve to come in. It's the same, going to be the same type of thing. They're going to create something that's going to want people to say, "This, enough of this. This is ridiculous. I can't get my money. My money's worthless." All this stuff, and then they're going to offer the alternative, which is going to be substantially better, obviously, than what we have now. And
Right.
people think it's hard to do that. We had it in the 1800s. We had a gold standard and a silver standard. We were able to do it back then. So, why would we not be able to do it now? All you'd have to do is say, from now on, every dollar is being backed by 1 gram of gold. That's it. That's all you have to do. Just like Nixon took it off, and he said, no, okay, nothing's backed anymore. They could just reverse that and say, you know what? Every dollar from now on is backed. But if they do that, forget it. That's like, for us, that's like a gigantic windfall, because all of a sudden our money's worth something versus nothing. So that's how I
Right.
see it. I think it's all going to tie into what we expect, and it's going to kind of force the hand of people to accept. I think they're going to want to do it anyway, because I mean things suck right now as it is, and they know they're getting screwed by the banks, and they know they're getting screwed by Wall Street. So I think they're going to be happy with the changes, and they'll know that nobody can fool. When we start trading on blockchain, there's no more shenanigans in the markets, no more dark pools, no more hiding monies and all these Virgin Island accounts. All of the criminal illicit activity that was going on in the past won't be able to happen, because everything is going to be on the blockchain. You'll be able to see it, transparent and immutable. Can't change it, can't play around with the numbers, none of that stuff. So, and all the pieces are being put into place by far. They even, I mentioned this in one of the calls, that they, under the surface, they've created an organization that all of the hedge funds and money managers that have accounts all over hidden in all these places, they have to register for this new regulation, this new service. And if they don't, then the license is rescinded and they're not allowed to do business anymore. So they're forcing now all the well, they haven't announced it yet, but they built the system where they have to register and show all of their assets and where they are. And if you don't do that, then you're out. You're gone. So that they're getting rid of all of those holes that they use in all these exotic places around the world where they hide money.
Right.
And
Fiscal
the biggest thing of
paradises.
all, one more thing, is that every country is going to have its own sovereign currency that will only be used in its own country. So you're not going to be able to send dollars over to Iran, because they're not going to be able to be used, nor will you be able to, you could do it, it won't be worth anything. So if you eliminate that side of it, where a person can move his money to Hong Kong or Virgin Islands and stuff, and convert it into the local currency and just launder it so that nobody can fit, that's going to be gone, because you only be able to use a dollar here. If you want to do something else, you got to convert it into XRP, XLM, whatever it is, send it over, then they'll convert it on their side to their own sovereign currency. That's gigantic, because that eliminates so much of the fraudulent activity that goes on around the world, how they money launder. That's basically how they do it. They send it all over the world, one place to another, and change it over, and then they don't, you can't keep track of the money anymore. So that's going to be